Hello, and welcome to the second episode of Playwrights Aloud College. I'm your host, Leo Batutis, and I'm here to tell you about the Playwrights Aloud College program. This month, 4 10-minute plays by Columbia College Chicago students were selected to be rehearsed and recorded in a single night. These plays can all be watched by going to our YouTube channel. And following the recording, all 4 of these pieces were chosen to be published in the Playwrights Aloud College podcast, which you can find by going to chicagodramatists.org. Revelation of Self by Jules Watson, starring Zion Watkins as Andrew, Montana Lavallee as Andrew 2, and Rachel Meltzer as Benjamin. Lights up on a college apartment. In the kitchen, there is a chemistry set intricately poised around the counter. Benjamin works diligently. Enter Andrew.
Yes. Yeah, Mom, I know. The meeting is over Zoom in less than half an hour. Yes, I have everything I need. Now, if you don't mind, no, I wasn't being short with you. Please don't put down on the phone. I'm hanging up.
Your mom is something else.
You're telling me.
But never fear, my friends. I have a solution to your day.
Benji, I really don't have time for...
It was a chemistry pun. Solution. If the whole science thing doesn't pan out, maybe I can make a career out of stand-up. Here, drink this.
Benjamin gives Andrew a vial of cloudy liquid.
What is this?
It's my thesis.
That really doesn't answer my question.
Just take it.
Not today. I have a really important meeting.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize Mama's boy was...
Benjamin loudly starts clucking like a chicken. Andrew, going to pour a glass of juice.
Not gonna work, pal. I have my Harvard interview today.
Ah, yes. Harvard. An admission audition, if you will.
And I won't. Some other time. Oh, shoot. I gotta go get changed. Just keep your potions or whatever to yourself.
You're the boss. But I'm the chemist.
Looking to make sure that Andrew's gone, Benjamin pours the cloudy liquid into the freshly poured glass of juice. Enter Andrew in a suit from the waist up.
Couldn't afford pants?
The dry cleaners must have kept them. Luckily, it's just a Zoom meeting.
Andrew goes to drink the juice.
So what are you working on anyway?
It's a highly potent psychoactive compound designed to induce self-realization, discovery, and recovery in the course of under 20 minutes.
What does that mean?
It's like a super strong psychedelic that lasts 20 minutes and it leaves you feeling better about yourself. Ideally, it can help treat things like PTSD.
So how does the university feel about you playing with psychoactive compounds?
They don't know yet. How's that juice?
Kind of bitter. Maybe it's expired.
The phone rings.
Hey there, Dad. No, I'm not avoiding your calls. Yes, it's in 20 minutes. Everything's set up. Yes. Yes, sir. Yeah. Let me call you back.
You okay, buddy?
Benji? What was in that juice?
Might have been more than I should have given you.
What's happening?
We're in over our head.
Who are you?
It's me, Benjamin. Are you good?
Not you.
Well, I'm you. Well, we're us. We've got some shit to figure out.
I need to sit.
Here,
He leads Andrew over to the couch.
take a load off, buddy.
How about we start with your parents?
I don't have time for this shit. My interview is in... This doesn't make any sense. Benjamin, what time is it?
3:15.
I have 15 15 minutes until the biggest interview of my life. I don't have time to talk about my overbearing, control freak parents.
Interesting.
He grabs a clipboard to take notes.
Why is this interview so important, Andrew?
Because it's Harvard. My dad had to pull a lot of strings to even get me this interview, and if I blow it, I won't hear the end of it.
Harvard?
Business.
Why business?
So I can take over the company.
I'm fairly certain owners of conglomerates wear pants.
Coffee. I need coffee. That'll snap me out of this.
I'm not sure if that's the best.
Benjamin, you have fucked up my day more than I think you realize. So if you don't use that chemistry brain of yours to get me the strongest pot of coffee in history, I am going to report you to the university. Okay?
Heard. Chef?
Benjamin goes to an overly complicated coffee setup made of his chemistry set.
Coffee isn't going to help you, Andrew, but talking will. See, I'm not going to leave you till you've done just that. Why do you want to run your father's company?
It's my family's business. It's my job.
That's a non-answer.
Light roast or dark?
Andrew gives Benjamin a violently angry look.
Maybe a blend?
What about your mother?
She never really got a say.
And your dad?
There's nothing to talk about.
Don't play the fool, Andrew. You're much too smart. That's no way to get into a good grad school.
Okay, he can be cold, heartless, absent.
Whose idea was this interview?
Mine.
Are you sure about that?
That's a non-question.
Whose idea was business school?
Well,
Coffee's done.
hmm. 10 minutes.
He gets up and crosses to his laptop.
I can still do it.
You've always been able to do it. The question is, who are you doing it for?
I don't.
In about 9 minutes, someone from Harvard Admissions is going to ask you why you want to go to their school.
I told you, so I can run the family.
Not what Daddy wants. What do you want to do with your life, Andrew? Do you really want to put more money in the pockets of your father's cold, heartless business?
When I was a kid, I opened a lemonade stand downtown in front of the family's building. I ran the whole thing myself. I used my allowance to buy the ingredients. I kept a ledger of my profits. Hell, I even built the stand in our garage. But no help from my father, mind you. He told me he didn't have the time. He had important meetings and business to attend to. That is until I started doubling and tripling my profits. Then it was all his idea. He would brag to his employees about his entrepreneurial son, and he wanted to help me set up a savings account for it, but I used the money to buy lunch for the homeless community that lived in our building. It made me feel like Robin Hood. Like I was taking from the rich and giving it to those who actually needed the money. The people who are cold, hungry, and alone in this life. To tell you the truth, I don't care about Harvard. I just want my dad to see me. I thought if he did that, we could make a difference together.
Andrew, too, is gone.
Where did...
Must be wearing off. Look, Andrew, I'm really sorry that
No, Benjamin. Thank you.
I think I have some pants that might match your suit.
Check.
He logs into his computer and urgently navigates to his Zoom call.
Here, try these.
Andrew frantically puts the pants on.
This'll work. Thank you, Benji, for everything.
What are friends for?
Benjamin downs a vial of cloudy liquid and exits.
Okay, here we go. Moment of truth.
Enter Andrew, too, as a Harvard admissions officer. They sit across from each other, separated by 2 laptops that they speak to each other through.
Andrew, it's a pleasure to see you.
It's wonderful to meet you, sir.
Oh, no need for the sirs. I remember when you were just a little guy selling lemonade in front of your parents' building.
You remember that?
How could I not? Your father wouldn't shut up about it for a month. He was really quite proud of you.
Well, we all have to start somewhere, I suppose.
Words said by every successful man of our time. So why don't you start by telling me, what makes you different from all the other applications that roll across my desk?
Well, I used to see the world in black and white, a fact that has brought me to where I am now, interviewing for one of the most prestigious business schools in the country. But the problem with that mindset is that you equate people's individual worth with a dollar amount. Success determines whether or not you're entitled to a comfortable life, a home, a meal, a family. Some of the most deserving people I have ever met don't have 2 pennies to rub together, and yet they still manage to find happiness in their own right. I don't want to make more money for rich people. So understand that if you accept me into your school, it will be so that I can learn how to help the little guy, how to feed the hungry, and give jobs to people who no one cares to see. I suppose that's what makes me different.
Good answer.
Blackout. End of play. One Good Review by Carson Bartholomew. Starring Sarah Maerten as Luther, Ainsley Olson as Candace, Blythe Inanna as Marco, and Rachel Meltzer as Alice. Lights up. A restaurant's kitchen is in action.
Order up! I need this to be sent out now. We need more cream on table 7's roast. Last order of the night, guys. Keep it up. Where's my service?
Oh, no.
Candace, your table's been ready for 4 minutes. Send it out.
She's here.
What? Who?
Alice Gould.
Well, you didn't seat her, did you?
Well,
Candace.
I'm sorry, but she makes me nervous.
Who's the one person not allowed to eat here?
I know, but she pointed out I walked pigeon-toed.
What?
She wouldn't leave, and she really wanted a table, and, she was staring at me, and you know how I get when people stare at me. And then she said that the Tribune told her we would have a table open tonight, and we did have one for the Tribune, so...
So she's working tonight?
Yes.
Who was supposed to come review us?
Douglas Nevers.
Damn it. He always gives a great review.
Yeah, but you don't know. Maybe she will.
No. Oh no. Hell would freeze over before she gave me an ounce of credit or praise. No, she's gonna tear us apart.
I'm really sorry, Lou.
She really called you pigeon-toed?
Yeah, but she's not wrong, though. I had to wear corrective shoes when I was a kid. I'll send out these orders and come right back.
Marco walks into the kitchen, holding a bottle of wine.
I don't know why they ask for my opinion on 3 wines when they always go for the house red. How's your night going?
Perfect. How's front of house?
Good. Mostly couples from the suburbs having a night away from the kids. It was funny. Some River North lady came in a couple minutes ago and had Candy running around in loops.
So I've heard.
Oh yeah? She a big deal? Should I go over to her table with my great charm and try to sell her something expensive?
I wish she were that easy.
That gnocchi giving you trouble?
All we needed is a good review. A great review, Marco. That's all I needed tonight.
Bad review won't kill us.
No, but unpaid rent will. Half-filled dining rooms will. My inability to update this menu will. I mean, the Jenny's ice cream down the block does our business during the week on a weekend. But if we get a good review, maybe.
I hate Jenny's ice cream. Really, I do. What's chocolate fleck and what's it doing in my ice cream, right? Anyway.
Do you think she wants me to go over and talk to her?
Who?
The lady.
Oh, the River North lady. Why not? People love when the chef comes out and talks to them. Makes them feel special. Is she special?
Food critic.
Tough one, I'm guessing.
Don't you have a bottle to bring to a table?
Yeah, but they're old. They love to wait. Makes them feel alive.
She ordered. I have her order. Hey, there you are, Marco. You know, I still have a table waiting for their wine.
What did she order?
A trout, one special, and a moose. And you. She wants to see you.
No. Just tell her I can't. Make something up. That I'm busy. And that I hope she writes us a good review. Wait, no. No, don't say that last part. That's exactly what she wants me to say.
Who is this lady?
Food critic.
Getting pretty worked up about a food critic. I know you're scared the restaurant will close, but...
It will? Since when? I thought you said we were good.
We are good, Candace.
But Marco...
You were gonna have to tell her at some point.
Marco, you're a sommelier. Go sommelier.
Oh, God, I'm gonna have to go back to working at the Gap.
Probably.
Marco!
All that folding of cotton blend t-shirts. So tragic.
Oh, God.
Marco, stop it. We aren't closing. Candace, you don't have to work at the Gap. Now let me make this order and please get back to work.
Alice Gould sits at a table in the dining room. There are 3 plates of food in front of her. She picks around them and writes in her book.
All right, Miss Gould, is there anything else I can get for you tonight?
Well, I suppose I must ask again to speak to the chef.
Oh, well, you see, he's really busy. Yes, really busy with, you know, the dishes. The dishes.
The head chef of this restaurant is doing the dishes?
No. Wait. He's breaking down. He's breaking down a big bird for tomorrow. Yes, that's why he's so busy. He's got a lot of work to do. Yep.
It's all right, Candace. You can take off.
Oh, but what about that big bird? You need to cut up back there.
And all those dishes.
You're good? You can go home now. Hey, Mom. It's been a while.
It takes you 2 hours and 3 minutes to come see me.
Well, I'm working, and apparently so are you.
They needed someone last minute to cover your place tonight, and they chose me. It was a mere coincidence.
What about Douglas Nevers?
You wouldn't want that little twerp writing a review of your place.
He always gives us great coverage in the paper. Which brings me to why I'm here. I need you.
Well, I hope you're here because you wanted to see your mother that you haven't seen him.
Mom, I need you to write.
And I don't even know how long. It's been years, Luther.
Mom, please. I need you to write a good review.
No.
Please. We really need it. I really need it.
I will only write what I think should be written.
Okay. All right, well. Did you like the food?
No.
Of course you didn't. Why would you? Why would you like anything I do?
Luther, come on. It's not like that.
No, it is. It always is.
If you're going to act this way, I'm going to leave.
Alice picks up her purse and pushes out her chair. Luther blocks her chair from pushing out any further. Alice is stuck and just sits down.
My whole life you've had somewhere to go. For once, please just sit here and listen to me. Your son as you, my mother. I'm not letting you go until you tell me what you're going to write.
It won't help, darling. I have been in this business for years.
We're doing fine. Please just tell me.
This place is not doing fine. The tells have set in, Luther. My reviews won't be able to help you in the way that you want it to. I can't help you.
Yes, you can, but you won't.
No, I can't, Luther. As much as I believe in my words, it can't revive what is already lost. People don't read what I have to write. Not like they used to. They're more likely to read what Debbie Lover Food 23 has to say on some app than what I have to.
The restaurant isn't lost. We're going through a rough patch. I'm working on a new menu. It'll be good. We just need some help.
I know, but one good review isn't going to help. And I know you know this.
Yeah, you're right.
As Alice stands to leave, Luther takes her book out of her purse and flips to her notes on his restaurant.
Just one thing before you go. Let's see. Oh, here. The trout was a greasy mess. Oh, how wonderfully descriptive of you, Alice. This poor airless moose must have suffocated hours before reaching my table. Classy as always, Mother. The specials are the only thing worth trying here. Only time the chef steps out of the traditional box he has stuck himself in and is able to create food that sticks with you.
It's getting late, and I have a deadline, so it was nice seeing you.
Always a pleasure, Alice.
They both stand. For a second, they might hug or shake hands or something. They don't. Alice leaves. Luther sits at the table. For a while, he is alone in the dining room. Marco and Candace slowly walk in.
Hey.
How was the family reunion?
Oh, perfect. Just the right amount of yelling.
Did she like the dishes?
Not sure. Is suffocated moose a good thing?
Sorry to hear that, boss.
Well, I like the moose. I think it's delicious.
You also like the third Godfather movie.
Marco.
I'm just saying, Candy, your taste level is questionable.
Hey.
I mean, she's right. The moose is flat and boring, and cod hasn't been groundbreaking since the 80s. She liked the special, though.
Well, that's great, Lou. Right now is just a rough patch.
You'll update the menu and be back up on your feet.
Enough review talk. Let's have some wine, Marco.
Yes, sir. Candy, go get some glasses. To Petite Maison. May we wake up to a good review tomorrow morning.
To
Petite Maison.
Did she really call you Pigeon Toad?
Blackout. End of play. Driving in the Dark by Grace Reasoner. Content warnings. Mentions of a car crash, drinking, PTSD, and slight mentions of suicidal thoughts. Starring Nealie Tinlin as Al and RileyGrace Abbott as Max. Lights up. A car door slams. Al enters, followed by Max. There is no light, only headlights streaming from offstage, and half the moon.
What the hell? Why did you pull over?
Didn't you see the deer?
Of course I saw the deer. It's fine. You did good.
That wasn't good, Max. I barely saw it.
You didn't hit it.
Yes, I did.
But, like, barely. You weren't even speeding, Al. Can we get back in the car now?
What? I hit a deer. We can't just keep going.
It ran back into the woods. It's fine. There isn't even a dent.
You don't get it. I don't pay for this car. And if I wreck another...
It's almost 2. We don't have time for this. We've got to get back by at least 5. You want your parents waking up in the morning without you in bed?
Why is it so important to you that we go?
Because it's fun. Or at least it's something. Aren't you bored?
Bored with what?
Everything. Nothing matters anymore, Al. Look at it. This will be fun. Your fun meter is desperately low, dude.
My fun meter just isn't really a priority these days.
Please, I don't want to talk about it tonight.
I wasn't.
You were thinking it. We're not supposed to think tonight. It's supposed to be doing stupid shit and having fun and not caring. You care too much.
I know. Sorry.
Don't say the S word either. It's not a bad thing.
But it is, right? You say it like it is.
Can we just get back on the road, please?
Just give me a minute.
Al, it's dark out here.
You're not afraid of the dark.
I'm not afraid of anything. But I'd also like to not get caught. My mom,
Maybe it isn't a good idea then. I really don't need another reason for your mom not to trust me.
It's not you she doesn't trust. I don't know. She's worried about everything. She thinks that I'm self-destructive, which, sure, she's not wrong.
Maybe we should just go back.
What? No.
What if the car is really messed up, like something internal that we can't see?
There's nothing wrong with the car, Al.
God, you're so predictable. You do this every time.
Yeah, you love that. It's part of my charm.
I just wish you cared a little bit more.
You used to like it.
Yeah, that was before.
You're just worried about getting caught. We're not going to get caught if we just get back on the road. We'll be back before sunrise. No one will ever know. If your dad notices something about the car, we'll play it dumb. He believed it about that stain in the carpet last time. It's fine.
I don't know if I want to drive the rest of the way.
Are you kidding? Why did you even come if you're gonna bail?
You asked me to.
I just needed a ride. I could have asked anyone.
Okay. What do you want me to say to that?
I'm just saying you didn't have to come if you didn't want to. I'm used to you being like this, but I thought after all these months of you avoiding me and being so tense and flighty that maybe you'd have some fun.
What does that even mean?
You're nervous about everything.
Yeah, that's supposed to be part of my charm, right?
Yeah, it used to be. But isn't it exhausting being afraid all the time? It's the least interesting thing you could be.
I'm not trying to be interesting. I'm not trying to be anything at all.
I know you don't like it when I break the rules. I can feel I can't tell if it's judgment or if it's just you being scared of something getting traced back to you, but I would never put it all on you. You know that.
You run on apathy and I don't know how to do that. You get yourself in trouble and I'm always dragged into it and I hate watching. I don't know how to be a part of it anymore. And I'm not judging you and I'm not afraid You're right though. I did like breaking the rules with you. I remember. It was fun.
Yeah? Can we just go back to that?
That's what you said before, and then you broke your arm and it was my fault.
Al, it's over. How are you still stuck on that?
How are you not?
It's been 3 months. My arm's not broken anymore.
I can't even believe you got in the car with me tonight, and then the deer, I can't do it. I can't watch you get hurt again and have it be my fault.
It's just fireworks.
Yeah, you said let's go to the lake. You didn't say let's go to the lake and set off fireworks. I thought we could just be together again without all this chaos. You bring it everywhere with you, and I can't deal with it.
Is that why you've barely spoken to me since the accident?
No. I didn't know what to say.
That's bullshit.
I don't know. I felt like I couldn't talk to you. I feel guilty because you're the one who got hurt and I'm the one who got all messed up about it. Every time you call me, I was just so afraid something had happened.
I don't need you to worry about me.
Too bad, I do. And it freaks me out that I can't be there all the time to make sure you don't take things too far. Because you do. Getting calls in the middle of the night to pick you up because you're drunk and getting sick all over someone else's floor, it's not fun for me. It sucks.
Don't just be my friend because you think you can make me normal. No one can, Al. Sorry to disappoint, but that's all I know how to do.
That's not true.
Don't try to save me. I don't want it.
You don't need saving.
But that's what you think, right? That's what you do with your optimism and misplaced faith.
Don't do that. You know it's not true.
Sometimes it is, though. Sometimes I feel like it is. You're right. I'm bad for you, and all I do is cause trouble for you and make you sad. Is that what you want me to say? So why do you even stick around? You could have said no. You didn't have to come.
You asked, and I just love you, okay? I'm stupid addicted to you or something.
I don't even know what that means.
It means I'm glad it was the driver's side.
What?
If the car had hit your side in the accident, I don't know what I'd do. Probably crawl in a hole somewhere and just pretend I don't exist until someone dragged me out of it.
You did it anyway, Al. I've been trying to drag you out for months.
It's a nice hole. There's less guilt here.
It wasn't your fault, Al. Any of it. No one blames you. My parents ask about you all the time. They don't get why you don't come over anymore. You were like their second kid.
I was driving the car. It was my fault if I just checked my mirrors like I was supposed to.
Stop it. People make stupid mistakes all the time. Shit, I'm one to talk. It could have been anyone.
It could have been anyone, but it wasn't. It was me with you in the passenger seat. It was me and you broke your arm because of it. It was me and I could have done it again tonight. I should have just stayed 5 under like I knew I should. It's too dark and of course there's deer out here in the middle of basically nowhere. Why do I keep doing it, Max? I can't anymore. I see you crying every time I close my eyes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Al. I just make things worse.
There's nothing for you to apologize for. It's me.
You've apologized more than enough. I told you not to, remember? I shouldn't have cried. It didn't even hurt that much. Actually, I barely felt it. It was just... God, I was scared. And it happened so fast and I felt so fucking useless.
You're not. You weren't. You're so much better than me, Max, in everything. You're a better student and a better artist and a better friend, and you're never as afraid as me. You don't let it control you and shit. Sometimes I wish I could have some of that. How are you so fearless? You've let yourself have a life, and I just hide and try not to take up so much space. Honestly, I don't care if I live or die. My life is so much less important. It's you. You don't make anything worse. I'm not strong enough to hold you up like I should.
Shut up. None of that makes sense.
It's what I've been thinking for months. I should have just told you, but
You would have driven faster if you were alone, wouldn't you?
Probably.
You would have hit that deer.
Yeah, I guess so.
Stop holding on so tightly. Your knuckles were white on the steering wheel. I don't want you to be like me.
It is exhausting being afraid all the time.
You're wrong. I'm not any better just because I have a death wish.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I think I'm probably afraid of dying. I spend too much time not feeling anything at all, so I go looking for things that'll, jumpstart my heart.
It's too much trouble, all the feeling.
Stop it. That's the best part of you.
I don't know how to be any other way.
That makes you strong, don't you think?
No. Max, I haven't even driven a car since the accident. Until tonight.
I didn't know. Why did you come?
I didn't want you to think I was messed up. And it's stupid because I didn't even really get hurt, just bruises and stuff. It still freaks me out. Sitting in a car scares me even if I'm in the passenger seat. All I can see is broken glass and the car's honking at us in the intersection. But tonight, when you called, you're right. I was bored and tired, and I thought I could do it for you. At least, I wanted to try.
I'm sorry I called.
No, don't say that like you don't need me.
I'll always need you. You're the only person in the world that I care about, Al. You're the only person I know I don't hate.
Me too, I think. You, not me.
Good. Good to know.
Your mom tries her best, though.
My mom thinks I'm crazy.
Aren't you?
Yeah. But not in a good way. She thinks I need to talk about my feelings and ask for help about things, like when I... Middle of the night shit.
Maybe you should. I do. It makes you feel better.
You said you were having nightmares.
What? Oh, you mean, yeah, not really nightmares. Sometimes I see things, just stuff I imagine. I can't really control it. Things just pop into my brain, like random horror scenes, but with people I know. It's never real, but it looks like it. So not really flashbacks and not really dreams. It doesn't happen when I'm asleep. It happened tonight when I was driving. Started right before, and then when I saw the deer, I saw you.
Oh.
You were right beside me, and yet for a few seconds after, I thought I'd actually hit you. That one happens a lot, me running you over, me watching you cry like you can't breathe and feeling frozen. It's hard looking at you because then it starts to kind of all come at once. Like I said, I know it's not real, but it looks like it is.
That's why you never wanted to see me. You never told me.
It sounds crazy, and I was embarrassed, I guess. It's better now. I've been doing these exercises.
Why are you still with me, Al?
I'm not gonna leave you here.
That's not why. I think you should.
What?
I shouldn't have asked you to come.
Max goes off stage to get their backpack from the car. They re-enter with it slung over one shoulder. Al stays where they are.
What are you doing?
I have to, I'll be fine. You have to stop worrying, okay? Nothing good ever comes of it.
What are you doing?
I just have to go without you. I'll be right back.
What are you doing? Max!
I'll meet you back home.
It's an hour drive.
Put your brights on. Don't go 5 under. I hear cops will pull you over for that, just like speeding.
I'm not leaving you here, Max. You can't walk all the way back.
I'll call you in the morning.
Max starts to exit on the other side of the stage than the car, where it's completely dark. They pull out their phone flashlight.
This isn't funny. You're not doing this. Just get back in the car and I'll drive us to the lake. We'll do the fireworks like you said. You wanted to go to the lake, right? So let's go to the lake, Max.
Don't tell my mom if she asks.
Come back. Max, I can't see you. It's too dark.
Drive safe.
Max exits. Al stays where they are for a long moment. They look back and forth from the car to where Max went. The lights fade as they start towards an exit. Blackout. End of play. 6 Degrees of Separation by Penelope Wilder. Starring Jules Watson as Wyatt, Cella Marszalek as Maggie, and Samantha Griffin as Adam. Maggie sits at an empty table in a nondescript room. She looks back and forth between the wall and the clock. She's expecting someone. She taps on the table for a few moments, impatient. A knock at the door. She gets up hastily, catches herself, and moves at a slower pace to answer the door. She opens it to reveal Wyatt with an empty bag in tow.
Huh. You're actually here?
Yup.
I'm actually here. Gonna let me in?
Hold on a second. I have some ground rules. I have to go to this meeting in an hour. So you have 20 minutes to get a sunshine. We can debate over shared stuff later. You don't just wander around so you can spend more time here. In and out. Don't be weird about it.
I don't think I'll be the one who has to worry about that.
I'm not being weird about it. I won't be weird about it if you aren't.
Okay. Adam's coming to help, by the way.
What the hell? Why? This is supposed to be quick.
Yeah, and it'll be quicker with an extra set of hands.
Adam is not going to be any help. He's going to come in here and go, ooh, shiny, and slow down the process by half an hour. I don't want him here.
Okay. Well, too bad, because he's already on the way.
Tell him to go home.
No.
Ugh, Wyatt.
What now? Is it suddenly physically painful for you to be in the same room as me? Look, I'll keep my distance. It'll be like 30 minutes tops.
Whatever. Just don't make a mess.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Wyatt disappears down a hallway out of sight. The doorbell rings.
Maggie, Mag Dog, Madagascar, what's poppin'?
Hi, Adam. Wyatt's in the back.
How are you holding up?
I really don't want to talk about this.
Hey, I'm just trying to check in. You're my friend too.
Friend is a strong word.
You're allowed to be sad, dude. Breakups suck. It feels like the world is just spinning way too fast and you have to hang on or be thrown off. I get it.
We should just go help Wyatt.
I know you're acting all freaky because you're afraid to be in the same room as him, but I just want to tell you, you have nothing to be afraid of. You guys are both so goddamn chill, so it won't even be an issue. Easiest breakup ever.
Okay, first of all, Adam, just because you took one intro to psychology class at community college doesn't mean you get to psychoanalyze me. You don't know me. You can possibly know what I'm going through because you just go through your day by drifting in and out of consciousness, and you wouldn't be aware of the concept of a social cue if it hit you in the face. So let me spell it out for you. Read the room. I don't want either of you here.
Damn, dude. I'm just trying to help.
Maggie, Adam's been here for what, 5 minutes? And you're already blowing him up. So, are you serious?
I told you I don't want him here.
Wyatt, it's cool. I can just go.
No, hold on. Don't leave until she apologizes to you.
What are you? My mother? I said I didn't want him here, and you told me that you don't care. This is what you do, Wyatt. You steamroll me because you can't stand to even slightly be inconvenienced. I don't understand why you can't just do one simple task by yourself. Get a grip.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I had to teach basic respect to a fully grown woman. But since I am, here's something. When you're in the wrong, you apologize to someone. It's perfectly reasonable to ask a friend to help you move your stuff, especially when your ex-girlfriend is actively hostile towards you for no reason.
I'm still not understanding why you need an extra set of hands to move 2 tubs worth of belongings. Your arms could use the workout.
Oh, you're aiming at my physical appearance now, real mature.
You're the one who's immature.
Hey guys, this isn't helping. I think we should all take a deep breath and slow down. Let's mellow out for a sec, yeah?
Shut the hell up, Adam.
That's not very mellow.
He's right. Yelling isn't going to solve anything.
You think you're so high and mighty, don't you, mister? I'm so calm about everything all the time. Oh, look at me. I go to therapy. Screw you.
Would it kill you to be non-confrontational for 6 seconds?
Guys, breathing exercises.
Not now, Adam.
I actually think now is great.
Maggie, I didn't come here to fight with you. Let's just get this over with and be out of each other's hair.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom really quick.
You good, bro?
I was afraid it would be like this. I really don't want to fight or get upset with her, but she's so on edge all the time. It freaks me out. It makes me say stuff that I don't mean.
This is hard on both of you, man. I get it. You were together for a long ass time. It's gotta be weird.
It's definitely weird. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. I never thought it'd come to this, you know? We were so open with communication and stuff. I thought we could maybe talk our way out of it like we usually do, like we always do.
Therapy only goes so far, bro. Some things you just can't fix if you break them. Like, your relationship had so much duct tape on it, barely hanging on. You did the right thing by putting it out of its misery. This whole relationship was old Yeller as fuck.
There is absolutely no way you know what Old Yeller is.
I'm just saying, it's time to move on. All there's left to do now is get all your stuff out, and then you're done. No more Maggie.
Right. I'm done.
Dunzo.
No more Maggie.
Absolutely no more Maggie.
I can do this.
You got this, bro. I'm right here if you need me.
No way. There's no way you two just stood here doing nothing the whole time I was in the bathroom. I have to go soon, and I'm not leaving you two here on your own.
We'll be fine. I used to live here too, you know.
Just hurry up.
Okay. Let's speedrun this shit. Who does this guy belong to?
It's mine.
Adam holds up a stuffed bird.
Wyatt.
Maggie.
You're being difficult on purpose. The bird is mine. You won it for me. I own the bird.
I was the one who won the bird, so technically I own the bird.
Absolutely not.
My bird.
You haven't formed a bond with it like I have. You don't care about the bird. That's my bird.
Oh, I care about the bird. In fact, I care so much that he's gonna come live with me.
You can't be serious.
I'm sorry, but I want the bird.
You can't have the bird. You know? It's my good luck bird, and I especially need him today, so just give it up already.
Oh, how could I forget? Your super duper important meeting. I mean, God forbid you don't get the edge over your coworkers. I didn't realize that the bird was gonna make or break the outcome. My mistake.
You are such an asshole. You know how much this job means to me.
Of course I do. Because for the past month, it's all you would ever talk about.
I don't understand why you're so threatened by the fact that I like working. I'm allowed to be invested in my own career.
At the expense of your own relationship. Because if I didn't know any better, I'd think that it mattered more to you than I did.
Well, it does, Wyatt.
Unbelievable.
You knew from the start that I wouldn't hold myself back financially just to be in a relationship with you.
Did you know that it is proper etiquette to actually sit down and break up with someone to their face instead of leaving out apartment brochures on the kitchen table? Or am I missing something?
You must have missed that day in therapy where they teach you how to micromanage your relationship.
I can't believe that you're pissed at me for this relationship failing when it's your fault.
Are you yelling at me right now?
Yes, Maggie. I am yelling at you right now. So you better shut the fuck up and listen to me for once. Yeah, I've been talking about us and our relationship to my therapist. Why wouldn't I? It was my main concern for well over 4 months. But I have good news for you. And it's that I finally figured out what my problem is. You kept asking, so I figured it out. It's so stupid, too. You'll never believe it.
Why, dude, maybe we should just go.
Before I met you, I was so closed off. I didn't want anything to do with anyone. So I put up all these walls and set up battalions and cannons and whatever on top of them to keep people out, because stupid, stubborn humans, they don't know what's good for them. But back then, I was so convinced that I knew what was good for me, and what was good for me was not to have somebody around to screw me up again. I was doing just fine without you.
Wyatt.
And then, you know what? It's like the world's cruelest joke when somebody slips in the cracks because they're inside and they can see all of the dirt and the mold and the crumbling foundation, and they swear they don't mind. It doesn't bother them. So then why are they surprised? When you do, what do you do when the whole thing falls down even though you saw it coming? I'll tell you. You end up right here in the middle of your ex-girlfriend's living room crying your eyes out over a stupid bird. Just a stupid fucking bird.
I didn't mean to make you feel bad about therapy, Wyatt.
You didn't mean to. You didn't mean to. Just like you didn't mean to leave the pamphlets on the table, or just like you didn't mean to miss our anniversary because you went out with your coworkers, just like you didn't mean to drift away from me.
That's not fair.
No. It's not. I mean, shit. Did you mean anything? Ever?
Of course I did. I loved you.
I can't do this, Maggie. I'm still living in the present tense.
What?
I know you have to be constantly moving and doing and leaving. But all I want to do is hang to the back of your shirt and dig my heels into the ground to keep you here.
I have to go.
I'm not ready to let go.
Let go of the bird, please.
Blackout. End of play. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're a Columbia student interested in being a part of next month's Playwrights Aloud as a playwright or actor, submissions and auditions are due on November 9th. We record on November 18th, and then the episode will release November 25th. For everyone at Columbia College Chicago's playwriting department, thank you for listening. It's all about the play, right?